Test 1, test 2, test 1, test 2. Audio check, 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 mic check. Check 1, check 2, mic check, mic check. Check 1, check 2. Mic check, mic check.
Hey, welcome in here to Fayetteville. We've got a game tonight between Woodland and Helen Tyson from the Springdale School District. 7th grade game and 8th grade game will follow here in a bit between Woodland and Southwest. Woodland with the ball first here, and we're getting an offensive foul against Henry Jones. It'll be a turnover against the Colts. No school in Fayetteville today, but they went ahead and got the games played. Here's Helen Tyson, a three-pointer on the way. That's an air ball. And it's going to be rebounded by Cooper Ship. Up ahead, they get it down low to Beasley. His shot is no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Fast pace so far today.
And we'll tell you in advance, we do not have a roster for Helen Tyson. So for Helen Tyson, unfortunately, we won't be able to say their players' names. First free throw there by Beasley is good. Second free throw also good. It's 2-0. Woodland leads. 5:35 to play in the first quarter. Helen Tyson has it knocked away. Here's a steal by Carter Sutton. He goes strong to the hole, puts it up off the glass, and it's good.
Nice finish.
4-0. Woodland leads here early moments of the first quarter. Helen Tyson goes left side. They work it cross court in the corner. Big size discrepancy here between Woodland and Helen Tyson. A missed shot. Jones with the rebound. Sutton gets it up ahead quickly to Beasley. He goes up underneath the basket, puts it off the glass, and good.
Colts rolling early.
6-0. Woodland leading. 4:49 to play first quarter. Almost an inch or more difference between the players at every position right here. Woodland's length just really giving Helen Tyson a lot of trouble. Here's a out of bounds against the Colts. Helen Tyson will inbound it underneath.
Nice trap in the corner there. Got him in a bad spot.
Hornets trigger it in here on the right wing. They work it around to the left side. Here's a shot up over the top of Jones. It goes off the backboard, no good. Dinwiddie with the board. Sutton up ahead quickly. Here's Cooper Ship with the layup. It is good. And as we see so many times with these Woodland games, the Colts get out to an early lead, and we see an early timeout here by the Hornets. 4:19 to play in the first quarter. Woodland leading 8-0. This is Woodland basketball. To nothing on a cold night in Fayetteville, but not quite as frigid as it's been. Warm inside here. The Hornets with the ball. They work it around to the corner, nearly knocked away and stolen by Sutton. Helen Tyson able to retain possession. Sutton all over ball. The dribbler here.
Tight defense.
Yeah. Again, this length by Woodland is just a huge factor right now. They kick it in the corner. Here's an open three. In and out, no good. Offensive board underneath. They put a shot up, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds by Henry Jones.
Suffocating defense from the Colts early.
3:41 to play in the first quarter. Inbound pass here. They work it around on the wing in the corner. It's knocked away by Beasley, and it'll stay with the Hornets. Sutton all over the Hornets defensively right here. They work it into the corner. Ball knocked away by Beasley. The Hornets able to save it. They put up a shot. The runner's good. Hornets get their first points about midway through the first quarter. It's 8-2. Ship goes down low. Jones spins, has it knocked away, but he's able to retrieve it. Henry gets to the basket, puts it up and in, and he'll go to the line, try to get a three-point play. Jones's free throw off the back of the rim, no good. It's 10-2, 3:05 to play first quarter. And we've got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be against Carter Sutton as he was a little aggressive out near midcourt.
Tight defense so far. Got a little bit of away from him that time.
Here's a ball knocked away by Ship. The Hornets able to get it. They put it up near the elbow, no good. Dinwiddie, outlet pass up ahead to Beasley. He has it stripped away, and it's saved in bounds by Helen Tyson. Hornets get up the floor, pick up their dribble, work it out to the top of the key. 2:35 to play in the first quarter. Good defense still here by Woodland. It was poked away and saved. A shot, no good. Jones rips down the rebound. We've got a battle for the basketball, and the possession arrow will go to Woodland. Get some subs here. 4 new Colts about to enter the game. Mateo Campos, Will Sims coming in, also in for the Colts. Malachi Covington and Crew Breeden. Beasley, Dinwiddie, Jones, and Ship will take a seat. Well, no. Now they're going to send Dinwiddie back in. Covington's going to go to the scorer's table. Sutton works it over to Campos. Gets a screen. Now a bounce pass. Good basketball right there, and Sims with a finish underneath. 12-2, 2:07 to play first quarter. The Hornets walk. It'll be a turnover, and it'll be Woodland's basketball. Now Covington will come in, and he'll replace Dinwiddie. Two minutes to play in the quarter. Sutton brings it up the floor, over to Campos. Down low, Covington puts it up off the glass. It's good, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for another chance at a three-point play for Woodland.
A couple of strong finishes here in the early going.
Malachi Covington's free throw is good. He completes the three-point play. It's 15-2. A minute 50 to play in the first quarter. Sutton picks up man-to-man defense out near midcourt. The Hornets stepped on the sideline, and that's going to be another turnover.
Great defense thus far in the game, just really forcing them into a lot of tight spots.
Minute 37 to play in the first quarter. Covington goes down low to Sims. Good find and a good finish underneath. Sims with a couple of quick baskets after coming into the game. 17-2. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Woodland's ball. Woodland just suffocating defensively.
All over him.
Carter Sutton hands it off to Campos. They'll bring it into the front court as we're near a minute to play in the first quarter. Here's Breeden, puts it on the floor, kicks it out to Sims. Thought about a three, now gets it up to Campos. Left side, Sutton Gets his man
Nice
in the
move.
air, goes underneath. A little reverse layup, no good. Battle for the rebound. Sims comes away with it. Kicks it out. Breeden's open for three at the top of the key. That won't go. And Sims has got another offensive board. Down low, shot up off the glass and good. Carter Sutton puts it in, and it's 19-2.
Third time's a charm on that possession.
An 11-0 run here for Woodland. Down to 25 seconds left in the quarter, and that's going to be another turnover on a pass that went out of bounds. .22 seconds left in the quarter here as the Sutton will walk it up for the Colts.
Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot here.
Campos has got it in the corner, goes down low to Sutton, and he saves it inbounds. Covington puts up a shot. That won't go. A rebound to Tyson. 3 seconds left. The Hornets get it to midcourt, have it poked away by Sutton, and they won't get a shot off. At the end of a quarter here in Fayetteville, it's all Woodland. The Colts lead Helen Tyson 19-2, and this is Woodland basketball. Fayetteville 19-2. Woodland leading Helen Tyson as we get ready for the start of the second quarter. We've got a Helen Tyson roster now.
Makes it a little bit easier.
Makes it a lot easier. Here's Maddox Glade. Checks it in. Colts work it over to the left side. This is Ship to Dinwiddie. Down low to Jones. Puts up a little runner off the glass. Good. 21-2. 13-0 run here for the Colts. And we've got a hand check and a foul. And it looks like that's going to go against Maddox Glade. Sadler Bullington will check it in here. This is Samuel Joe with it. Has it knocked out of bounds. He walked. If they didn't call a walk, it was going to be an out of bounds because the ball went off his back. And another turnover for the Hornets.
Not a lot of rhythm going on for Helen Tyson this ball.
5.5 minutes to play before halftime. Dinwiddie's got it. Over to Glade. Glade down low to Beasley. Beasley gets his defender in the air. Shot won't go. Dinwiddie's got the offensive board. His left-handed follow, no good. He gets it again. Bounces it over to Jones. That's no good. Here's Dinwiddie left-handed again. And we're going to get an over-the-back penalty, or a foul here, I should say, against Henry Jones. Colts kind of playing volleyball up around the rim.
Couldn't get one to go down there, but good aggression on the offensive boards.
James De La Pina's got the ball. He puts it up off the glass, but he walked. The shot was good, but he walked. And it'll be a turnover. 5 minutes to play before halftime. 21-2 the score. Glade's got it at the free throw line. Picks up his dribble. Hands it off to Dinwiddie. Back around to Ship from the elbow. His shot barely drew iron. No good. And it's rebounded by Joe. Joe goes left side. A bad pass, but Bullington able to run it down. They work it back to Joe into the lane. He's triple teamed. Has it knocked away. Yeah, that's going to go out of bounds off of Tyson. It'll be Colt basketball. Substitution here for the Hornets as Kason Thornton comes in. Samuel Joe will take a seat. On the floor for the Colts, you got Ship, Dinwiddie, Jones, a big lineup, Beasley, and Glade as well. Glade goes right side, double team, gives it off to Ship. He pulls up for three. That won't go, but a rebound to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie gets it back out to Beasley, and they'll reset. Glade, crossover dribble, gets into the lane, now hands it off to Dinwiddie, cutting toward the basket, and the layup's good.
Good move.
Elijah Dinwiddie puts Woodland up by 21. It's 23-2. De La Pena hands it off. Rivera gives it back to De La Pena. Guarded by Beasley. We'll get to the free throw line. And Thornton has it stolen by Beasley. Beasley off to Ship. They're running. Layup. Good. Cooper Ship again. It's 25-2. Under 3.5 to play in the first half. All Woodland here in Fayetteville. De La Pena traveled. Hey, the Hornets are having trouble getting shots off because they're just not being real careful with the basketball.
Really seems like they've shot themselves in the foot. I mean, turnovers, and that's what, the third traveling call already?
Yeah, maybe more than that. Shinkaiko checks in for the Hornets. Here's Glade, goes over to Beasley. Down low to Jones. Jones spins toward the basket. Good strong move, but he can't get it to go. Bullington comes down with the board. Thornton gives it off to De La Pena. And did he travel again? Yes, he did. Wow, another travel. And the Hornets just, they may have more turnovers than they have shot attempts tonight. We'll get 5 in and 5 out. Coming in for the Colts here, Campos, Breeden, Sutton, Sims, and Malachi Covington. Breeden will bring it up the court.
Sort of a hockey line change there.
Yep, they do that quite a bit. Sutton gets a screen from Sims up top. Now goes down to Sims. Size discrepancy there. Sims puts it up off the glass and good. Sims hadn't played a whole lot tonight, but he got 6 points. And it's a 27-2 lead. 2.5 minutes to play before halftime. Bullington gets it out on the perimeter. This is John De La Pena. There's 2 De La Penas on the floor. I think they may be twins, number 1 and number 2. Carter Sutton all over James De La Pena. James goes around his back, spins, and finally hands it off to John.
Really good defense.
Bullington, guarded by Covington, has to pick up his dribble. Works it over to Thornton, and it's a pass out of bounds. It'll be Woodlands basketball.
Just no rhythm for Helen Tyson. You got to wonder if being out of school all week might be affecting the play here. Certainly isn't for Woodland.
Minute 50 to play before halftime. Crew Breeden gives it over to Campos on the right side. Campos to Covington at the elbow. Malachi steps back, pulls up, and he swishes it.
Good looking jumper.
About 14 feet, 29-2 the score now. About a minute and a half to play in the first half. Bullington gives it to James De La Pena, guarded by Sutton. They work it over to Thornton. Thornton gets into the lane, puts up a shot. It's good, and he drew a foul. So an and one opportunity here for the Hornets. That breaks a 21-0 run by Woodland.
Might give him something to build off here in this last minute 20.
Jason Thornton at the line. Free throw, no good off the back of the rim. Covington with the board. Campos has got it. There's a minute 15 to play before the half. Right side to Sutton. Sutton looking inside, nothing there. Gets to the elbow, now picks up his dribble. Covington over to Campos. Campos back to Covington, puts up a shot and good. Little pick and roll there for the Colts. And they lead 31-4 with 55 seconds to play in the half. James De La Pena gets it to Thornton, guarded by Breeden. Thornton puts up a shot, won't go. Sims with the board, and Woodland's running with numbers. 5-on-1. Sims puts it up off the glass, no good. Covington with the follow, and it will go. Malachi Covington again. It is 33-4. De La
Size
Pena.
difference really showing itself as well.
It really is. And there's going to be another travel. Thornton, there's a double dribble. A turnover nonetheless. And Woodland will have the ball here with 23 seconds left in the half. Chance to go ahead by 30 at halftime. And if they're ahead by 30 in the second half, we'll probably have a running clock.
I would think so.
Sims finds Breeden. He puts up a shot, no good, but he was fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Foul called against Shane Keiko. His first foul. Breeden's first free throw off the back of the rim, no good. He'll get one more. Second free throw by Breeden is good, and it's a 30-point game. 12 and a half seconds to play in the first half. John De La Pena brings it up, down to 6 seconds left, hands it out to James De La Pena, guarded by Sutton. Can he get free for a shot? No, has it stolen by Sutton, and that's how the first half's going to come to an end. All Woodland here in the first 12 minutes in Fayetteville. The Colts lead Helen Tyson 34-4 at halftime. This should be about a 5-minute halftime. We'll be back with the second half in just a bit. This is Woodland Basketball. And we're back in Fayetteville. Second half about to be underway. Woodland up 34-4. Tyson with the ball first here in the second half. James De La Pina will bring it up against Carter Sutton. His pass deflected, tipped away, and Sutton with the steal. 1-on-2 going the other way. Left-handed layup, no good, but there's Sims with the follow. And Sims continues to be highly efficient offensively.
Great defensive play.
36-4. Here's another steal by Sutton. Almost like a replay. Layup, good. Carter Sutton with quick hands at the point of the defense. Colts up by 34. De La Pina against Campos. Hands it off to Thornton. Thornton goes right side, gets bumped by Glade, and that'll be a foul.
See that a lot with great defensive teams. Sometimes they're just playing hard and get a little too tough.
James De La Pina will take a seat. Samuel Joe checks back in. And he'll take the inbounds here. Woodland's already got 5 up off the bench that they're heading to the scorer's table. Joe Morales, and his pass is stolen away. Campos has it. Numbers here for Woodland. Jones goes up in traffic. Shot good. And he'll go to the line, trying to complete another three-point play. Third time tonight that Woodland has finished a basket through contact. Jones did it the first time. He couldn't complete the three-point play, missed his free throw. We'll see if he can here. Jones's free throw rolls off the rim, no good. Joe comes down with the rebound for the Hornets. He gets into the lane, out to Morales, pulls up for 3, good from the left wing. First three-pointer for either team. It's 40-7. Here's Ship on the right wing. Goes left side, pulls up, free throw line extended, no good. Rebound run down, though, by Cooper Ship in the corner. Goes down low to Jones. Jones gets his defender in the air, and he's going to be fouled. Non-shooting foul. That's going to be against Bullington. And Jones will take a seat as Elijah Dinwiddie checks back in.
Looks like they are running the clock now.
It's a 33-point game. Inbounds pass here to Covington. Covington picks up his dribble. Hands it down to Beasley. Beasley puts up a shot, no good. Covington with the board. His follow is good.
Just dominant on the board tonight.
42-7. It looks like a football score in here. Colts lead with 3:45 left, third quarter. Hornets pick up their dribble, and they're in trouble, but Thornton there to get it at the top of the key. They'll go right side, bounce it over to De La Pina. Morales gets inside the lane, kicks it out. Thornton to the baseline, and his bounce pass stolen by Covington. Dinwiddie up ahead to Beasley. Layup off the glass and good. A left-handed layup for Miles Beasley. And we're going to have another 5-for-5 sub here for the Colts. And some of these players who don't get a lot of playing time are going to get some tonight, with Woodland ahead by 37, 44-7. Midway through the third quarter. Thornton pulls up for an open 3. That's no good. Bullington knocks it out. Boy, they say this is off of Woodland. Looks like Bullington knocked it out.
Might have been called for an over the back as well, but we play on.
Inbounds to Bullington. His pass is stolen away. This is Will Biddle. Hands it off to Lawson. Lawson bumped, no call. His shot won't go. Biddle with the rebound, and they're going to get a jump ball. It'll stay with Woodland on the block shot.
That might have been one of those ball don't lie plays, the kids say.
Spurlock, Biddle, Lawson, Desjarnette. In the game here also in is Alex Nelson. Inbound pass knocked away by Morales. John De La Pina gives it to Morales. And they're going to get a bump out top. Nelson, whistle for the foul. Minute 50 to go, third quarter. De La Pena with the dribble out top. Thornton now goes right side. Gets to the elbow, picks up his dribble. Joe has it. And they're going to get a reach-in foul here against Lawson.
One of those days where not a lot's gone right for Helen Tyson, but you love to see him still playing hard.
Bullington. They work it around Joe in the corner to De La Pena. Back to Joe. Gets to the lane. Shot won't go. Rebound is bounced around. It came back to Joe, and we're going to get a. Is this a tie ball or is this? No, it's a foul on the floor. Yeah. So a foul on the floor against the Colts. Looked like they called that on Nelson again. So that'll be his second foul. Fourth foul of the quarter against Woodland, so no free throws here. Inbound pass knocked away by Desjarnette out near the scorer's table. Clock keeps running. 34 seconds to play in the third quarter. Thornton puts up a runner. It's no good, but they're going to get the Colts for a reach-in. Desjarnette going to be whistled for this foul. These free throws will take us down to the end of the quarter as the clock keeps running. It's at 15 seconds now. They'll stop it at about 1. First free throw by Thornton on the way and good. They'll get one more. And they stop the clock at 1.5 seconds left. It'll start running again after this shot. Thornton's shot on the way, no good, and that's how the third quarter comes to an end. It's been a dominant night here for the Colts. They lead 44-8 as we go to the fourth quarter. This is Woodland Basketball. Fourth quarter about to be underway here. Woodland leading 44-8. The Hornets have the ball first to start the quarter. John De La Pena with the dribble out high. Gets it to Thornton. He's open for three at the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Morellis. His shot won't go. Morellis with another chance. That won't go. Bullington with an offensive board, and he's fouled.
Almost similar to that position Woodland had earlier where they had about 5 rebounds.
And where Woodland had the size advantage a little bit earlier, at least down low right now, Tyson has it with this personnel on the floor. Desjarnette will check in. Biddle will go take a seat. One more free throw upcoming here for Bullington. His shot is good. 44-9. We're down to 5 minutes left to play. Raines wait here with the basketball. Hands it to Desjarnette. He goes hard to the basket. And it's going to go off the side of the backboard out of bounds. And it'll be Hornets basketball. On the floor for the Colts, we see Waite, Huddy Connor, Desjarnette, Henry Smith. And we've got a foul here. This is going to be against Waite. A little reach in at the top of the key. Also out here is Bauer Baldwin, number 21. This running clock makes a difference. We're already down to 4:09 left in the game. 44-9. De La Pena pulls up from the corner, no good. The three-pointer won't go.
In and out.
Rebound comes off to Baldwin. Here's Smith with the dribble into the corner. And he needs help. Gets it to Desjardins. Wait. Gets it out to Connor. Down low, Baldwin with the basketball. Has it knocked away. He's able to get it back. Connor in the corner. Desjardins puts it on the floor. Out to Wait. He pulls up. Top of the key. Three-pointer on the way. No good. And the rebound is going to go off of Woodland out of bounds. And it'll be Hornets basketball.
Good ball movement and a good clock chewing possession there.
De La Pena goes to the left side, and they're going to get a reach-in foul here against the Colts. Non-shooting foul. Already the third foul of the quarter, though, against Woodland. We're going to get several new players in for Helen Tyson. 4 new players out on the floor. Only De La Pena stays in.
Jump ball.
Got a jump ball, and the possession arrow will go to Woodland. Here's Wait into the front court. Looked like he might have traveled. No call, but he throws it away. Yeah, that'll be Hornets basketball. Colts will send some more new players into the game. Lawson, Biddle, Spurlock, and Nelson back in. Wait will stay on the floor. We're down to 2:08 to play. 44-9. Not a lot of scoring here in the fourth quarter. Just one free throw for the Hornets. That's all. Here's Rivera. Gets into the lane. Loses his dribble. They work it out to De La Pena on the wing. Oh, nice ball.
Handles.
Yeah, I mean, how about that? He gets to the lane, puts up a shot, no good, but he's fouled. Lawson whistled for the foul. That had a little bit of everything right there.
Yeah.
Crossover around the back, up and under. First free throw by De La Pena is good. We'll get one more. Some more subs coming in for the Hornets. Down to 1:14 left. One more free throw here. Shot on the way, and it's good. Nice little stretch of play there for De La Pena. He'll take a seat here with under a minute left to play. 44-11 the score. Wait will bring it up for the Colts. Goes right side. Good strong move to the basket, and his layup's good. Wait with his first points. It's 46-11. Inside of 40 seconds left to play. Hornets have it ripped away, but we're going to get a foul here against Lawson, and that's going to send Tyson to the free throw line because it's the 5th foul of the quarter, and these free throws are going to end the game here. Gabriel Sanchez at the line for 2. We're down to 17 seconds on the clock, and it'll be just like the end of the third quarter. They'll run it down to 1, stop it, and this game will end with a free throw. Sanchez's first free throw is good. Hornets 4 for 5 at the line in this quarter. Second free throw on the way, and it rolls around. It is good, too. And the final score in the 7th grade game tonight is Woodland 46, Helen Tyson 13. Another strong win for the 7th grade boys. The 8th grade game is coming up. We think it's going to be starting here in about 10 to 15 minutes. So check back with us at about 6:20, 6:25. Got to have that game going. 8th graders, Woodland and Springdale Southwest. All right. Welcome in here to Fayetteville. 8th grade game between the Woodland Colts and the 8th grade Southwest Cougars coming up. Colts in their home whites. Cougars from Springdale in the road orange. Here's the opening tip-off, and it's won by Southwest. And we're going to have a jump ball right away, so Woodland will get the basketball. Easton Condren will check it in here. And he'll bring the ball up into the front court. Condren, Wheeler, Alverson, Douglas, and Mayo on the floor for the Colts. There's Mayo at the top of the key, hands it off to Condren. Condren gets to the elbow, goes down low to Mayo. We've got another tie ball, and the Cougars will get the basketball.
Might set the record for most jump balls at this pace.
Yeah. Junior Garcia takes the inbound pass and loses it right away. Douglas steals it, gets to Alverson. His shot won't go. Condren with the offensive rebound, and he's got to get it out of there, and he does. Douglas to Wheeler. Back to Condren in the corner. Easton goes cross court. Alverson open for three from the right wing. Good. Easton Condren with the assist on that three-pointer, and it's 3-0. Bad pass, turnover. Douglas has got it. Wheeler into the lane. A little scoop, won't go, but he's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Luis Blanco will be whistled for the foul here. And so Ross Wheeler at the line for 2. First free throw's good for Wheeler. He's got one more upcoming. Southwest from Springdale, they feed into the Harbor program. Wheeler's second free throw won't go. Battle for the rebound, and Blanco comes away with it. They go up the floor, and the pass is long. Try to save it in. Stolen by Douglas. Condren going quickly the other way. Gives it to Alverson. Double teamed on the baseline. Condren cross court to Douglas. Douglas goes in the corner to Alverson. And we've got a whistle and a foul on the floor, and that's going to be called against Jackson Holzhauer. 4-0, Woodland leading. The Colts will inbound to here from underneath the basket. Mayo gets it, goes up, shot no good, rebound battled for, and it comes down to Southwest. Tyrese Cannon with the rebound. Ahead to Garcia. Cut off on the baseline. Cannon with the dribble. He'll go left side. Gets his defender in the air. This is good defense right here by Woodland. Good help defense. Garcia gives it over to, well, here's on the other side. Cannon goes up, and he traveled. Tyrese Cannon with the travel, so Woodland will get the basketball back. Condren brings it up. Mayo works it over to Wheeler. He's open for 3 from the left wing, won't go. Rebound. Offensive board comes down to Douglas.
Nice job.
Wheeler goes into the corner. Condren goes baseline. He's double teamed. Out to Alverson. He pulls up for three. That won't go, but Douglas with another offensive board. Douglas looked like he might have been fouled. Saves it to Mayo. Mayo goes up. No call. Douglas saves it. Out to Condren for three. That won't go. And the offensive board to Wheeler. And he finally finishes inside for the Colts. 6-0. Here's that full court defense, and they're going to get Wheeler for a reach in. Couple of subs coming in here quickly. Jose Vargas and Trevor Cook coming in for the Cougars.
Percentages on scoring definitely go up when you give yourself 4 or 5 chances in possession there.
Blanco and Johnson come out for Southwest, and here's a steal on the inbounds. Douglas bounce pass. Wheeler shot good. Ross Wheeler already has 5 points for the Colts. It's 8-0, and nearly a steal there by Easton Condren.
Very active defense early.
Junior Garcia to pass it in. He's very close to a 5-second call. Just does get it in to Vargas. And we got Easton Condren tackling a player. And that's going to be a foul against the Colts. Condren, who plays quarterback and defensive back for the Woodland football team.
Might have got his seasons mixed up there just for a second.
Here's Garcia, double teamed out in the perimeter. Ball knocked away. Cook able to come away with it. And a foul on the floor is going to be whistled against Max Mayo. Third team foul against the Colts. Woodland leads 8-0, 2:56 to play first quarter. They work it around here to Tyrese Cannon. Cannon has it almost knocked away by Douglas. Garcia with the ball now. Vargas looked like he traveled, no call. Cannon in the corner. Garcia goes baseline, and he has a shot partially blocked by Mayo. Woodland wants to run. Wheeler coming back the other way, and now he has to pick up his dribble underneath the basket. Mayo, cross court, three-pointer on the way by Condren, in and out, no good. But there's Douglas with another rebound. Wild shot won't go. Douglas comes back down with it, and they'll reset with 2:10 to play in the quarter. Wheeler down low to Mayo. Outside to Douglas. He pulls up for three in the corner. That won't go. And the rebound comes down to Cook. Up ahead to Cannon. Southwest with numbers underneath. Layup off the glass won't go. Olshauer missed it. And the rebound comes down to Condren. To Alverson. Good find underneath. Wheeler shot off the glass and good. Ross Wheeler with 7 points. And Southwest wants a timeout. 1:43 to play in the first quarter. Woodland leads Southwest 10-0. This is Woodland Basketball. Minute 43 to play with Woodland ahead 10-0 first quarter. The Cougars will inbound it against this full court press. Edward Rodriguez brings it up. Looks like he might have stepped out of bounds, no call. Cannon has it. Guarded by Glade. And a pass stolen away here by Glade. Up ahead they go, and a fine. Hardy Hughes underneath, puts it off the glass and good. Woodland just relentless with its defense right here, and here's another steal. Maddox Glade gets it. Down low to Patrick. Gathers himself and puts it off the glass and good. It's 14-0. Olshauer up ahead to Cannon. Puts up a shot off the glass and good. Southwest with its first points. It's 14-2, under a minute to play first quarter. Owen Adcock brings it up for the Colts. Patrick gives it to Glade in the corner to Adcock. He's open for three, and that's not going to go, but Patrick with the offensive board. They work it back around. Here's Glade. They work it out to Adcock. Adcock gets to the free throw line. Glade thought about a three-pointer. Back out to Adcock. He pulls up for three from the other side, and it's good. Adcock missed one from the right corner, made one from the left. Here's a steal. Patrick up to Costello. Layup, good. And Woodland up ahead 19-2 now. Don't blink. There's only 13 seconds left, but Woodland can score in a hurry. Here's Cannon. 7 seconds left, guarded by Glade. Puts up a shot, won't go. Rebound battled for underneath, saved into Adcock. 1 second left. Adcock throws it quarter of the court, and it's no good. Three-quarter court shot won't go, but a fine first quarter here for the Colts. They lead Southwest 19-2. We're back with the second quarter in just a moment. This is Woodland Basketball. Second quarter underway. Ross Wheeler gives it off to Easton Condren. Colts leading this game 19-2. Condren traveled. Or did he? Yes, he did.
One of the first mistakes we've seen in the entire game so far from Woodland.
Southwest having trouble getting this pass in. They just do. This is Florence Joash. Has it stolen away by Wheeler, and Wheeler takes quite the tumble. And Joash going to be calling for a foul. Ross Wheeler has 7 points. He'd be beating Southwest on his own. Condren to Douglas, or to Mayo, I should say. Back over to Condren. Outside to Alverson. He pulls up for three at the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Condren comes down with the rebound, but there's going to be a jump ball underneath, and the Cougars are going to get possession. Colts were supposed to play last night. Couldn't get it in because of the weather. They're playing today, and they got 3 games next week. 3 games in 4 days. There's Joash into the lane, goes underneath, and we're going to whistle on a foul. It's going to be a shooting foul, and that's going to send Alan Ambries to the line. Mayo charged with that foul.
And a second time off would have affected these guys. Certainly hasn't affected Woodland.
Nope. Ambries' first free throw, no good. He'll get one more. You know, last week was Martin Luther King Day, too, so this is the second week in a row where they've only played 2 games. Ambries' second free throw, no good. Jump ball underneath. It'll be Woodland's basketball, so I think they're pretty fresh.
See how fresh they are next week there in that 3-game stretch.
Condren with the dribble. Gets into the front court. To Alverson, good spin move, and it's good finish. Alverson's shot is good. It's 21-2. We're gonna get a reach-in foul here, and it's gonna be against Weston Douglas. Junior Garcia gets up off the bench. He'll come in, and he'll come in for Tyrese Cannon. Zane Johnson, Garcia, Edward Rodriguez, Alan Ambrose, and Florence Joash are on the floor. Here's a three on the way by Ambrose. That won't go. And the rebound is battled for. Who's going to get it? It's going to come to Southwest. Joash had it. There's a whistle, but there still hasn't been a signal as to what the infraction is. They're going to call a foul here against Woodland. And they're going to get that on Ross Wheeler. Ross Wheeler says me. And looks over toward the sideline, gives a little grin.
Interesting sequence there. Got to remember these officials have probably been on break a few days as well.
4.5 minutes to play in the half. 21-2 is the score. Here's Garcia on the left wing, guarded by Condren. Garcia out to Joash. Rodriguez now with it. Puts up a off-balance shot. That won't go. Ambrose with the offensive board. Kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way, and that is good by Zane Johnson. And Southwest wants a timeout, maybe to set up its defense. 4:11 to play before halftime. Woodland leads this game 21-5. This is Colt basketball. In the first half, Colts leading 21-5. Southwest a little slow down on the floor, and Woodland sent the ball in, I think, before Southwest was fully in. Here's Douglas. Gets it to Alberson. He pulls up from just beyond the elbow and gets a friendly roll. That's why Alberson has 7 points, and the Colts lead 23-5. Here's Rodriguez, guarded by Douglas, and they're going to get a foul on the floor, and that's going to be a push called against Weston Douglas. Inbound pass to Rodriguez, gives it back to Garcia. He's guarded by Condren in the corner, and they're going to get Easton Condren. Or no, are they going to call an offensive foul? Yes, they are. They say Garcia with a little hook. And that'll be a turnover against the Cougars. Condren gives it to Mayo on the left wing. Mayo back over to Condren. Under 3.5 to play first half. Alberson thought about a three. Now gives it to Wheeler. Back to Alberson underneath, and his shot is good. It'll go to the line for a free throw. That's why Alberson has 9 points, trying to make it 10 right here.
If there was one spot in the 7th grade game that didn't go Woodland's way, it would have been their free throw percentage on and one opportunities.
Alberson's free throw is good. He completes the three-point play. 26-5. He's the first player in double figures tonight. Bad pass the other way, stolen by Mayo, up ahead to Douglas. Goes underneath to Wheeler. His shot won't go. Douglas with the board, and he's tied up underneath. And that jump ball will give Southwest possession. Joe Bogart, the head coach of Woodland, trying to tell Wheeler right there, just go straight up with it.
We might have to get a stat sheet on see what the record is for jump balls because we're still at a good pace.
Now there's Wheeler with a steal, and they're going to get a bump underneath against Garcia. It's 2 quick fouls on Junior Garcia. That is the 4th team foul against the Cougars. So both teams with 4 team fouls, which means both will be going to the line for the rest of the quarter. Condren into Mayo. Mayo goes up strong. Shot no good, but he'll go to the line for 2 shots. We're calling this game pretty tight right now.
They really are, especially given the score here.
Mayo, first free throw, bounces around, no good. He'll get one more. Substitution here for the Cougars. Zane Johnson will come in, and Junior Garcia will take a seat. Second free throw by Mayo won't go. Rebound battled for and run down in the corner by Johnson. His pass tip nearly stolen by Wheeler. And they're going to say this is going to stay with Southwest. Looked like Wheeler thought that maybe it was out on Johnson. 2:50 to play before halftime, 26-5, Woodland ahead.
This press for Woodland, I mean, my goodness.
It's hard to break. Good job there by the Cougars to get it up the floor, but just as soon as they do, Mayo tips it out of bounds. Active hands for Woodland. And it's pretty relentless. Inbound pass here to Rodriguez. His pass knocked away on the floor. Alverson's got it. Looking up ahead, finds Wheeler, and the layup is good. Ross Wheeler has 9 points, and it's 28-5. He and Alverson have combined for 19 of the Colts' 28. Back the other way. Cannon's 3 won't go. Rebound to Douglas. Condren, boy, we've seen that pass a couple of times on the football field. And Wheeler pulls it in and puts it off the glass. Good. They teamed up for a couple of touchdowns this year. Here's Condren with a steal, bounce pass. Douglas, Wheeler, good. How about this? Wheeler up to 13 points now. And the defense is just relentless. And we're going to get a foul here. Mayo is going to be whistled for a push. That's going to send the Cougars to the free throw line. About half the roster for both teams trying to check into the game here. There were 8 players at the scorer's table. Woodland's going to send 5 in. Southwest has 3 there. Edward Rodriguez at the line for the Cougars. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. About 18 players there on the floor for just a minute as they were trying to get everybody on and everybody off. Rodriguez's second free throw is good. And that makes the score 32-6. We're down to 1:50 to play in the half. On the floor for the Colts, you got Glade, Adcock, Costello, Hughes, and Patrick. Warner Patrick goes cross court to Costello. Back out to Patrick. Glade. And his pass intended for Patrick goes to Costello. Down low to Hughes. Bounce pass. Adcock open for 3 in the right corner. Good. Second three-pointer of the night for Adcock. It's 35-6. Patrick knocks that pass away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cougars in the backcourt. Inbound pass here, and did we get a timeout? Yes, we did. They were awfully close to having a 5-second call. 1:20 left before halftime. Woodland leading this game 35-6. This is Colt basketball. Minute 20 to play before halftime. Colts leading 35-6. Just got a text that said the 8th grade girls game between Woodland and Southwest. Woodland leads that game 36-6 right now in the second quarter. So kind of mirrored games going on here in Northwest Arkansas. Adcock gives it to Hughes. Cross-court pass to Costello. Maddox Glade out at the top of the key. We're under a minute to play in the half. Adcock to Patrick. Patrick gives it to Costello. To Adcock. Thought about a three. Now gives it out. Here's a three on the way by Costello. Good. Top of the key. Swishes it home. It's 38-8. Rodriguez picks up his dribble. Gives it to Blanco, and he nearly had it stolen by Patrick. Blanco, he's tall. Tallest player on the floor. Rodriguez down to 17 seconds left. And this pow, the ball's knocked away. Harvey Hughes has it. Going back uncontested. Layup off the glass. Good. Just took it right away from Dwayne Keimbar. Down to 4 seconds left in the half. Holzhauer gives it up to Blanco. He puts up a three. Looked like it might have gotten partially blocked by Patrick. And Woodland goes to the locker room, leading this game 40-8. A really solid first half of basketball for the Colts. We'll step away for about 5 minutes and have the second half in just a moment. This is Woodland Basketball. with Woodland leading Southwest 40-8. Colts will have the basketball first. May have seen the end of the night for the starters for Woodland. None of them are out on the floor here. The 5 on the floor for Woodland, you've got Owen Adcock, Maddox Glade, Warner Patrick, Beck Costello, and Harvey Hughes. We think we'll have a running clock in the second half with Woodland ahead by 32, but we'll find out momentarily. Glade picks up his dribble, gives it to Adcock, open for 3 from the top of the key, in and out, no good. Patrick comes down with the offensive board. Adcock steps inside here, pulls up, shot good. He may have been fouled, and no call. 42-8, 5.5 minutes to play third quarter. Junior Garcia goes baseline, cross-court pass to Cannon. Yeah, we've got a whistle away from the basketball. If they called a foul, I don't know who they, yeah, there it is. They called one on Beck Costello. We do not have a running clock as of right now. It stopped at 5:26. Junior Garcia with the basketball, has it poked away by Hughes, but he's able to retain it. Holzhauer goes baseline, gives it off to Cook. His shot in the lane won't go. Adcock with the rebound, and they're going to get Cook for a foul. Maybe about close to a foot difference between Adcock and Cook. And Cook about took his head off. Maddox Glade bounces it to Hughes. Back to Glade. Glade out to Hughes. Patrick in the corner. Costello open for 3, and he buried it. Beck Costello with his first 3 of the game. And the score is 45-8. Colts really shooting well from beyond the arc tonight. Getting good looks. Even their misses look good. Cannon to Cook. Kicks it out. Tipped and nearly stolen, and Adcock, well, Adcock tried to sell it. He went out of bounds, but he couldn't be the first one to touch it when it came back in. So it'll be out on Woodland. It'll stay with Southwest. Holzhauer bounces it into Garcia. Garcia, baseline, cut off by Hughes. Cross-court pass, Johnson to Holzhauer, and hit the net. Holzhauer back around to Johnson. He pulls up for 3, missed everything, but Cook there trying to pull down the offensive board, had trouble with it, saved it, and Adcock stole it. Glade up to Adcock. Adcock to Costello. We've got a reach-in foul, and this is going to be called against Holzhauer for the Cougars.
Active hands for the Colts. Doesn't matter the 5 that's been on the floor. They've just been relentless all night.
Beck Costello will trigger it in. Bounce pass to Patrick. Good job gathering it, but he can't finish off the glass. Garcia came down with the board. Here's Johnson to Cannon. Cannon back out to Johnson. 3:50 to play third quarter. Holzhauer pulls up for 3, and he airballed it out of bounds. (45-8) the score. Colts lead by 37.
Interesting that they haven't ran the clock yet.
Reach-in foul going to be called here against Johnson. And that'll be the 3rd team foul against Southwest here since halftime. Adcock with the dribble. Goes around the perimeter, gives it to Costello on the left side. Under 3.5 to play third quarter. Costello picks up his dribble, and they're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will belong to the Cougars.
5th jump ball?
At least. There's Cannon. Goes left side to Garcia. Good defense here by Harvey Hughes. Garcia picks up his dribble, goes out to the Cannon. Cannon, contested shot won't go, but they're going to get a foul against Warner Patrick. This is going to be the last home game of the year for the Woodland boys, at least during the regular season. There's still a path where they could play in that Final Four tournament here at the end of the season. But their game that was supposed to be here Monday night against Kimmons, that's going to be played next week. They're also going to go to Central in Springdale next week, and then Woodland and Rainey will play on Thursday of next week, and that game will be played over at Fayetteville High School. By the way, if you want to watch that game, make sure to go to the Fayetteville Sports Network YouTube page. That's where that game is going to be streamed next week. The Fayetteville High School television class, led by John Gossett, is going to take care of the production for that game. Here's Taylor with a shot underneath. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. It's going to be kind of a festival of basketball over there at Fayetteville High School next week. Give you the game times here in just a moment. There'll be 4 games on that court, though, on that night. First free throw by Taylor is no good. The schedule next week over at Fayetteville High School, the 7th grade girls, and this again is for Woodland and Ramey, are going to play at 4:45. 7th grade boys game at 5:45. 8th grade girls at 6:45, and the 8th grade boys at 7:55 over at Fayetteville High School. Taylor made 1 of 2 free throws. It's 46-8. So again, for that Woodland Ramey game next week, go to the Fayetteville Sports Network YouTube page. 3-pointer won't go for Rodriguez. Garcia comes down with the board, and we're going to foul underneath against the Colts. Porter Nicodemus whistled for the foul. Junior Garcia here for 2 free throws. First one off the front of the rim, no good. Garcia's second free throw is good. He made 1 of 2. And it's 46-9. Woodland into the front court. Here's Nicodemus. Cross-court pass. They work it around. Baseline down low to Taylor, and it's knocked away. Stolen by Garcia. Down to 2:10 to play in the third quarter. Blanco double-teamed in the corner. Gives it off to Garcia. Back to Blanco. He pulls up for 3. Missed everything. And the rebound comes down to Dane Hill. Hill up to Nicodemus. Taylor with the basketball. Spins. Looks like he may have gotten fouled. And there's the call. I thought he got fouled by Blanco at first, but they're going to end up getting a foul on Zane Johnson. Yeah, that's the 5th team foul against Southwest. Yeah, there should be 2 free throws right here. And indeed, Braxton Taylor will step to the free throw line. First free throw by Braxton is good. He's 2 for 3 at the line. He's got 1 more. Second free throw by Taylor, good too. 3 for 4 at the line, all in this quarter. Colts lead 48-9. Cannon guarded by Hill. They give it to Rodriguez. Gets into the lane. Over to Blanco. He pulls up for 3 from the wing, won't go. Taylor runs down the rebound for Woodland. Up ahead to Hill. Hill has it stolen by Blanco. And the Cougars going back the other way. 1:22 to play third quarter. We're going to get a bump from behind here. And that'll be the 4th foul against the Colts. Looks like they're going to call that against Braxton Taylor. So up off the bench, the Twins coming in here for the Colts. Scott Curry wearing number 3. And Ben Curry, number 24. Colts ahead by 39. Johnson into Cannon. Cannon brings it up. Picks up his dribble, goes left side. This is Rodriguez. Rodriguez kicks it out to Blanco. Guarded by Truett Forbes. Johnson, pass knocked away, nearly stolen. Cannon comes away with it. Here's a three put up by Garcia. That won't go. And the rebound's run down by Nicodemus. His outlet pass was too far, though, and it's stolen by Southwest. Blanco goes around his back, gets into the lane, bounce pass, and Woodland back defensively. Nice job, but Southwest finds an open shooter, and Cannon knocks down a three. 35 seconds to play, third quarter, 48-12. Here's a three on the other end. Nicodemus can't get it to go. And Johnson with the board. Down to 20 seconds. Rodriguez goes baseline for the Cougars, puts up a shot off the glass, won't go. Taylor with the board. Colts coming back this way with 12 seconds. Nicodemus gives it to Curry. They work it to Sachs, right side. Sachs goes up and under. Shot won't go, but he's fouled. And he's going to go to the line for two free throws here. Blanco called for the foul. And Sachs will get shots with 3 seconds left on the clock. First free throw for Grant Sachs is good. He's got one more upcoming. Second free throw for Sachs is good as well. 50-12, 2 seconds left here, and Southwest tries to put up a heave. It was blocked by Curry, and we're through 3 quarters of the 8th grade game. It's all Woodland. Colts leading this game 50-12. We'll have the final 6 in just a moment. This is Woodland basketball. Fourth quarter about to be underway here in Fayetteville. Woodland ahead 50-12.
You would think we would have a running clock.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think we're going to have one here. Next week we'll have a pair of Woodland girls games here on Monday night and Tuesday night. Woodland works it around in the corner, now down low to Curry, bounce pass to Sachs, and it's knocked away and stolen by Ambrose and deflected out of bounds by Curry. .5:33 to play. Colts ahead by 38. Rodriguez into the front court for the Cougars. Needs help. Tries to get it to Cannon, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul against Dane Hill. Clock is running, by the way. It's down to 5:11, 5:10 here during this during this timeout. The inbound pass, they work it down to Ambrose, and we're going to get a foul here against Grant Sachs. 2 quick fouls on Woodland in this quarter. So Alan Ambrose steps to the free throw line for 2 free throws. First one is good, nothing but net. One more here for Ambrose. And he rattles that home. 50-14, 4.5 minutes left. Curry up ahead to Hill. Hill cross court. This is Forbes. Bounces it back out to Hill, to Curry. Sachs pulls up for 3 from the right wing. That won't go. Rebound, though, to Forbes underneath. Bounces it out to Hill. In the corner to Forbes, to Sachs. Curry. In the corner to the other Curry. He has to go off his foot. Bend to Scott. And it's a steal. Up the other way, a three-pointer on the way by Joash, no good. Ambrose with the rebound. He goes up, and he's going to be fouled by Ben Curry.
Almost looked like it could have been an offensive foul there.
3 fouls on Woodland here in this quarter. Okay, we're going to melt away probably about a minute and a half at least of this quarter at the free throw line. Ambrose 3 for 3 at the line in this quarter. One more upcoming. So Scott Curry and Grant Sachs will take a seat. Braxton Taylor and Porter Nicodemus come back in for the Colts. Clock keeps running, 3:17 left to play. Ambrose free throw won't go. And I don't know that it drew iron, and so it'll be Woodlands basketball. .301 to play. Forbes over in the corner to Nicodemus. He pulls up for 3. That won't go. Rebound comes down to Forbes, and we're going to have another jump ball underneath. And the possession arrow will belong to Southwest. Sub here for the Cougars. Max Laban comes in. He wears number 4, so Jonas will have to come out for Southwest. Rodriguez will bring it up. 2:24 left to play. Goes left side, nearly has it swiped away. Into the lane, he needs help. Goes up for a shot, and he made it. And they're going to say that this is going to be a 3-point play opportunity. I don't know that Forbes really caught much, but they call him for the foul. And so Edward Rodriguez at the line here, trying to complete the 3-point play as we go under 2 minutes left. The 8th grade girls have won tonight, 55-18 up at Southwest. So ho-hum, another lopsided win for them. Taylor blocked and fouled underneath. They're going to call this against Alan Ambrose. It is a shooting foul. So Taylor at the line for 2 shots. First one off the back of the rim, no good. He'll get one more. As much time as they spent at the free throw line this quarter, they could have just played a game of knockout. Taylor's second free throw is good. 51-18, we're down to 70 seconds left. Blanco goes baseline, kicks it out. This is Laban, picks up his dribble to Rodriguez, has it poked away and stolen. Ben Curry comes up with it. Up ahead to Hill. Dane Hill goes up, has it blocked out of bounds by Ambrose. And it will stay with Woodland on this end. We got a player tying his shoes, so
that'll burn a little bit more.
Yeah, it sure will. Ben Curry will inbound it. Underneath the basket, gets it into Hill. Hill needs help. Gets it to Forbes. Little runner from near the free throw line won't go. Laban with the rebound. We're down to 23 seconds. Rodriguez, and they're going to get a foul here. They're going to call a foul on Dane Hill. And we're going to finish this game at the free throw line. The clock is running down to 7 seconds left. Well, no. Yeah, we should get free throws here because that's past 5 fouls against Woodland. They've run the clock down to 0.4 seconds, and there will be 2 free throws here for Edward Rodriguez. First one on the way, good. Players of both teams already made their way over to the bench. This game is over as soon as he lets this go, and the shot is good. A buzzer beater at the free throw line. Woodland wins this game tonight over Southwest by a final score of 51-20. The Colts just kind of continue to roll. I believe they're 11-3 now. I don't have the records here with me tonight, but 11-3 I believe is the record now for the 8th grade Colts. Again, they'll be in action Monday and Tuesday next week on the road. If you want to watch them, your next opportunity to do that will be next Thursday night when they play Ramey at 7:55 over at Fayetteville High School. And again, it will not be on this channel. It will be on the Fayetteville Sports Network YouTube channel. Hope to see you then. Have a great night.